Steve is here, very original. Hello everyone, it's been a while, but here I am. I decided to make a video today. And basically the 1-year anniversary of the failure hike of Mount Moosilauke on the Beaver Brook Trail. But today I brought the correct equipment to make it all the way up that hike and experience the beautiful view on a cloudless day, the first day of spring. So here we go. Enjoy the hike and enjoy the views. Thanks for tuning in and stick with me. Well, I've arrived at the trailhead. There's one party of hikers here, party of 3 people. Paid my fees. Just gonna eat a little yogurt for some fuel and then head up that right there. It's gonna be fun. All right, get all geared up. Still a little chilly out right now. I got plenty of room in the rucksack to throw the extra layers that I don't need. All right, we'll see you soon. Beaver Brook Trail, 1.5 miles from the Beaver Brook shelter, which is one of 2 goals: check out the shelter and summit. Well, it's about to get real steep. Time to shed some layers and make this a way more comfortable hike. Luckily I brought a large rucksack with plenty of space and I can roll up my gear. Oh, I just lost my foot in the snow. Don't go off the trail, it's pretty deep. Get the snow out of my shoe. Well, I got everything in there. I'm down to 1 smaller layer. Pack it back up. Head back out onto the trail. Okay. All right. This pack only weighs about 40 pounds, maybe less. Very light compared to some trips. All right, here we go. This is the site where I lost 1 crampon last year, just down here. I was seated up there filming the waterfall and definitely lost one. It's down in there somewhere. That's all right. We're working with a new pair now. They're much better. And yeah, the grade here is extreme, very icy. So without spikes, this is absolutely a no-go. Small, medium spikes are good. Thankfully, they exist. Remember this viewpoint from last time? Maybe, maybe not. It's one tall waterfall. Last year this was all exposed. And this isn't the exact 1 year anniversary, but very close to it. Well folks, this is officially where I turned back last year because it was just too icy and I didn't have the right cleats or ice spikes. I have them this year, thank God, and it's a good thing because it may not look like it, but this is all ice. And then as soon as you go off the trail, you're down like to your knees in certain spots. Not right there, of course. Right here though, look how far down that goes. So stay on the hard pack trail and look at what's coming for a view. Probably see a couple hikers today, but it's been solo completely so far, which is how I like it. It's a steep section. I'm almost standing, like, my arms are only like 2 feet, 2.5. So I have to stand that close to the ground in order to stand straight up and down to give you a perspective on the grade. It is steep. Well, here we go. Just gotta dig in, pray with every step. Beautiful. Well, here we are, coming up to a sign. Something tells me it's to the shelter. And since that's a goal of mine, I want to look at it. I want to check it out. Scout it out for future camping. Beaver Brook Shelter. Here we go. It's right here. That is cool. Probably stop and throw my hat and gloves on just because it's a little chilly. There's actually a toilet. Here I thought I was going to have to use the woods if I needed to go to the bathroom. And pretty much stays shut on its own. Tent pads right up there. Here's the shelter. Okay. Cool. This is pretty awesome. I'm a little out of breath, but this is the first hike of the season, so what do you want? It doesn't appear to be fresh tracks here, so that's good. I won't be interrupting somebody's slumber. Wow, look at this. This is cool as hell. Beaver Brook Shelter. Somebody left something behind here. What the hell is this? Oh, somebody left their jacket behind. That thing is frozen solid. Notebook here. Might as well sign it. 2021, good morning. Where do these go at the end of the year, you know? 3/12/21. My clothes are froze and my friends turned back. Worth it. Macri smoked a bowl. Jesus. Oh, this is awesome. Well, might as well put my little entry in. Smart putting a gel pen out here because no other pen's going to work in this. $3.20, $21, Mr. Dyslexic. Steve is here, very original. Coming back. Woohoo! Steve was here, coming back this spring. Very lame. I'm not even going to post my YouTube channel name on this because I don't get many viewers anyways, but I am going to post this on YouTube. You already know because you're watching it. Holy mackerel, that's a friggin' revelation right there. So there's Mount Washington in the distance. What a view. I'm going to put this back. Oh, all kinds of old notes and stuff. Jeez, from 2018. Look at that, all kinds of history here. All kinds of history at the Beaver Brook shelter. Amazing. Well, back to the trail we go. The frozen jacket shall stay. Maybe someone will need it someday. There's probably a fire ring underneath here somewhere, but I'm not going to search for it. There's a pitchfork right there. Here we go. Say goodbye to the shelter. Well, I had to stop for a quick snack, throw my gloves back on, because it is a little chilly up here, and it's not as steep anymore. I'm past the halfway mark almost, or I'm coming up to it, but the steep part is over, and now it's basically a nice gradual incline and a nice beautiful walk to the summit. And man, is it gorgeous out. Started the day at the bottom at 19 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no idea what it is now, but the forecast was looking at like a high 39, 40 degree possible up here at this elevation. Pretty dang good, especially in, you know, March 20th, on March 20th, having this kind of weather. It's beautiful. Pray for motorcycle season coming up. But I gotta say, not having many winter hikes, I'm appreciating the lack of ankle rolling because it's flat everywhere, except for, you know, if you step off the trail. But on the trail with spikes, you're good to go. It's awesome. I'll be doing more of this next season. Coming up to another sign here. A Squam Ridge Trail, Ravine Lodge. The road less traveled, obviously. Not many people going down that trail at all. And this is again a marker just noting you're on the Appalachian Trail still, heading south. If I didn't know better, I'd say there'd be a viewpoint over there, but I don't trust how deep the snow is. Sun is out nice and bright. You can kind of see the summit up there. So we do have a bit of a haul, but it's gonna be beautiful and worth it. Don't step off the trail though. You go below you go up to your knee easily. You can tell the wind ravages this area. Look at that view.
I'm just saying it's totally worth it, isn't it?
Absolutely. Woo! Don't step off the trail. Oh man. It's like X marks the spot. A little bit of a viewpoint here too. You can see for hundreds of miles. It's amazing. Amazing stuff. Coming around to a nice view of the valley here. Trail obstacle. A little preview of what it's going to be like to go down. Look at that. There's the summit. Nice big old valley. Wow. If I didn't know better, I'd say that's Lake Winnipesaukee. Way, way, way out there. I mean, you can see so effing far. It's crazy. I love it. Wait till you get to the summit, folks. Even better view up there. So here I am going up and up and up, and I forgot to look behind me. And wow. Yeah, it's a good idea to look behind you once in a while. That's definitely got to be Lake Winnipesaukee. Way, way out there. This is so awesome. The snow is wicked deep. Wicked. But this is like a really cool section to hike in. Well, the trail's getting deeper with snow. Might have to bust into the snowshoes at some point here. But looks like we're nearing the tree line. Coming into a spectacular vista. And now the rest of the hike is going to be beautiful. I mean, not that the rest of it already hasn't been, but wow, this is cool. It's like a carpet. Look at Mount Washington. Unreal. This is so awesome. Just a beautiful carpet of pines. Trees are as short as I am. But then again, the snow's deep, so they're actually quite a bit taller. This is great. You know that little stupid voice that comes into your head and says, "No, you don't have to do what you plan to do. You can just stay home and relax." When all along you were planning to do something like this. Yeah, ignore that voice and get out and hike and experience what you enjoy. Life is too short not to. 4 years tumor-free this month, March 3rd, 2017. I had brain surgery. And I'm still going strong, still out hiking. Looking forward to riding my bike. Trying to make the most of life with a second chance. Just about a mile to go. And up there, Seems like more than a mile from here, but I bet it'll go by relatively quick. I'm just past the group of 3 hikers that arrived at the mountain before me, and they're on their way down. They are clearly experienced hikers. Hats off to them. The wind is picking up. I got my layers, so I'm good to go for when I get up top. Ah, it's so cool up here. Wow, what a view. So this is, I read this morning that the Beaver Brook Trail in Mount Moosilauke is among the top 25 most terrifying trails in New Hampshire. And I gotta tell you, from the caution sign to the caution sign, a few miles back, they were serious. This is definitely extreme. My God, is it worth it though. If you don't have ice spikes and it's winter time, don't even bother. This is absolutely required for this hike in the winter time. And I stepped off the trail a second ago and the camera was off, and it went right up to my crotch. So it is deep up here, but you know, we're almost at 5,000 feet and we're right next to the ocean, essentially in New Hampshire. So 5,000 feet next to the ocean. There's a reason why Mount Washington, which is not far from me, has the second highest wind speed in the world. All right, a sign. It's always a glimmer of hope. Oh, Mount Moosilauke, 0.4 miles. Esquam Ridge Trail, 1.5. Beaver Brook Shelter, 1.9. Less than half a mile to go until we're at the beautiful summit. Here we go, y'all. Get up there and enjoy peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, because you know, precise peanut butter and jelly. Gotta represent, yo, because I'm so gangsta like that. Rocking that organic wild Maine blueberry jelly. Some creamy peanut butter. Oh, I'm so excited. The rewards are tenfold of the view, the food, the clean air. Thank you, God. Well, I made it to the tree line, y'all. Here it comes. It's gonna be windy. I'll probably have to put a jacket on top of my layer that I currently have. But here it is. Last time you saw this on my channel was in a cloud. And now it's wide open, not a cloud in the sky. Well, a couple clouds in the distance over Washington. That's to be expected. And here comes the 2 speedy hikers, friendly but faster than me. Get a good visual of this. Had to throw the layers on for sure. The wind is crazy. You probably can't even hear me right now. A few people up here right now. That's cool. They're probably like, why is he talking to himself? It's the GoPro. If I photobond your selfie. Awesome. This is awesome. Nice and chilly. Here we go. comes solo hiker Steve. Shot of the sign, you know. Here we go, 4802. Made it. You can hear me over the wind. Well, peanut butter and jelly time. Here we go. 30-mile-an-hour winds on the opposite side of the wind. Hopefully you can hear me. Bust into this sandwich. Slow. It's pretty steep and icy, so it's going to probably take me just as long to get down as it did to get up. When I left the trailhead at about, I don't know, a little past 8 this morning, summited by 11:20, and I've been up here for about 22 minutes. Everybody's having a good time. You can even hear them. They're cheering behind me. But the wind might prevent you from hearing that. warmer right here than back up there. Holy crap. You want some cold wind? There you go. Cold wind. A warm spot. This has been amazing. My hair is probably all screwed up. The wind up there is insane. Thank you so much for joining me, and I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Precise PB&J signing almost out. Well, I made it back to the van. That was insane. Slipped and slided all the way down. It is beautiful out right now. I'm gonna get rid of some layers, gear up for my 2-hour drive home. Thank you so much for watching. You stuck out to the very end. Here I am. Woohoo!